Hi Leute und willkommen zurück zu Tales of Arise. Erstmal, ich habe eben nochmal neu gestartet, das Spiel. Mal schauen. Irgendwie zum Schluss hatte ich ein bisschen FPS-Probleme und ich habe gesehen, dass dieses neue Anime-Opening, was uns da einmal kurz gezeigt wurde, nachdem wir den Boss besiegt haben und alles in die Luft geflogen ist, das ist jetzt auch im Hauptmenü, wenn man das Spiel startet, wird das jetzt abgespielt. Vorher wurde das andere, was man auch schon mal gesehen hat, immer gespielt. Das ist ein nettes Detail, was immer wieder mal so in JRPG-Games eingebaut wird, dass man halt nicht überall in jedem Spiel so sieht. So, und jetzt können wir anscheinend auch hier mal rumgucken. Vorher war ja undurchdringliches Wasser. Ah ja, okay.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Rena, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renas Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kann sie nicht einfach eine Metallstange im Boden stecken, die Metallstange anfassen, wie Blitzableiter?
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance.
Und dann geht ihr, keine Ahnung, ihre Elektrokraft in den Boden durch den Blitzableiter Metallstab. Mann, 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 alles so schwierig. Ist das so ihr Ernst? Ich muss einen ganzen Weg zurücklaufen? What the heck? Das kann nicht sein. Doch, es ist alles gesperrt. Jeder Uff. Oder haben die keine Gummihandschuhe?
Guess I misread the landing.
Das ist deren Ernst. Oh Mann. Ja, es dauert noch ein bisschen, bis du da bist. Moin.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final master core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shionne's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
Oh mein Gott.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you...
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them...
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like... The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people?
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex
Wollt ihr mich verarschen? Ich bin gerade durch das ganze Stoff gelaufen.
that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like... that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's...
Huh?
Well... yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
The heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you... Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Hmm?
Well...
Well... Hmm?
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Oha. Als... Okay, es kommen nochmal komplett neue Materialien dazu. Plus wieder ältere Waffen. Okay, man muss... Spiel, schreib doch irgendwo am Anfang hin, verkauf nicht deine alten Waffen, du brauchst die nochmal. Junge, jetzt muss ich die ganz alten Waffen nochmal craften, damit ich eine verbesserte Version davon machen kann, damit ich nochmal eine bessere Version habe. What the heck? Ist das bei allen so? Ja. Come on. Schrecklich.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Achso, jetzt können wir auch mal zum Eulenwald zurück, ne? Da.
Maybe.
Ja, ich mach's, Rin. Keine Sorge, wir gehen da jetzt hin, dann... Ich kann nicht. Okay, das wäre da. Wow. Okay, die anderen Quests gehen überall dahin. Dass sie da nicht einen einzigen Schnellreisepunkt drin haben.
Something's going on in the forest.
Are we really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Der NPC hätte hier stehen können, uns die Nachricht geben können und wir hätten hier reingehen können und wären fertig gewesen. Nein. Lass uns mal die ganze Strecke laufen.
Very well.
Well,
Hey.
Pardon me.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just Dahnans from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Volrun soldiers. Watch yourselves.
No dawn shall break
Dragon form!
Raging storm! There!
Where are you going?
Moment. Ich kann den Schutzding wieder abmachen. Das Ding wieder ranmachen.
Glacial Spear. Where's the evil?
Dragon form! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art. First aid.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Blew away!
Radiant.
Shut him down!
Not on my watch. Annihilation.
Blew away! You require help. Raining slash!
Burning strike.
Burning hell!
Glacial
All right,
Spear.
it's showtime!
Raining slash! Blew away!
Raging storm!
Go
Pile
again.
driver!
There. And again.
Raining slash!
Lightning condemned!
Seismic
Annihilate!
Raining slash! Catapult! Blew away! Raining slash! Blew away!
Reload.
I'll grind you into dust!
Lightning condemned!
Hear me.
Thunder
Fury.
fury!
Burning
Glacial
Spear.
form!
Here's the
Heal!
Yeah.
Hey. Hmm?
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Geneth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Dahnans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Dahnans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans! The Renans were the ones who did it! They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Dahnans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people. I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little
Oh nee. Der Komet-Typ, was macht der denn jetzt hier?
What?
What? Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
white, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
Als wenn ich das nicht hab, was er haben will. Das kann ja schon wieder nicht stimmen. So, was habt ihr wieder gesehen? Die hier?
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harrows.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Aber eigentlich können wir die Leute doch aus dem versteckten Dorf, wo wir hergekommen sind, hierher schicken, dass die auf die aufpassen, oder nicht? Ah, Heck. Warum liegt hier noch einer?
No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who?
Hauptsache, wir gehen jetzt nicht zu der
That's why we
falschen.
have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
Das ist auch eine Antwort.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think. About every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Das ist doch nichts.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell,
Huh?
good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you
Okay, dann gehe ich zurück zur Gaststätte und dort sehen wir uns wieder im nächsten Part. Ciao, Leute.